Hi, I am AP and welcome to my channel. Oh my gosh, if this is the first video that you have clicked on, maybe you are 40 and over and you are dating. Well, on my channel, I talk all things 40 and over, and I do a lot of dating skit videos, and people they enjoy the videos. Disclaimer, the videos are not of my actual life. The skits, I do have one skit that is my actual life, and that is a Love Revisited. So if you want to check that out, please do so. But the skits are not my real life, but they're very relatable, and I'm glad that so many of you enjoy the videos, and I enjoy reading your comments, and it's just fun over here. So if you are 40 and over and you enjoy 40 and over type content, please like this video and hit subscribe. Also hit that bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. So I actually post videos all the time. You can always come back to my channel to see any of the videos, because sometimes the videos they don't get pushed out for whatever reason, you know. Always just put my name in the search bar, AP Inspire 78, and you'll still be able to see my videos. But in this video, y'all, I wanted to talk about dating when you're 40 and over, especially if you're dating long distance. If you've been following my journey, if you've been watching my previous vlogs, you would know that I recently reconnected with a love, and so I've been sharing that journey. And the thing is, we are long distance, y'all. It's crazy how you can meet an amazing person and they're long distance, but the goal is to come together, you know, soon, and then we'll be in one location. So, but until then, we are long distance, and I just wanted to talk about that journey because I don't know if any of my community members, any of the subscribers here have ever been in a long distance relationship, or even if you're dating now that you're 40 and over, because the streets, y'all, the dating streets, y'all already know it's rough out there, right? And we need encouragement at our age. And I want to say to you that your person, if you desire love, your person is out there. Now, you might have to kiss a whole bunch of frogs to get to your person. And I say kiss, not in a literal sense, but you got to go on some dates. You have to leave your house. You have to join some clubs and organizations, you know, go for a walk. If you have a dog, walk your dog. There are tons of places where you can meet different people. It's not necessarily that you just have to date through an app. I'm not opposed to dating, you know, and meeting people through apps. But if you're not an app person, there are so many other ways that you can meet amazing people. So don't limit yourself with that, and don't limit yourself with your zip code, and don't limit yourself with your state, and don't limit yourself with your country, right? Because the world is so big and so vast, and your person could be somewhere else, you know. So pray, and God will lead you in the direction you need to go, and be patient, because it might not take it might take a while. Sometimes it's not overnight. But regarding me and my guy and our journey, it's been amazing, actually. And if I could just, you know, from all the guys that I've ever dated, and I can just take amazing parts from them, you know, like good parts from them, and put all of them together and make one person, it would be him. And I told him this even last night. I'm like, you're everything that I've ever wanted and more. So I feel extremely blessed. And, you know, we met over 20 years ago. We were young, and, you know, just over time, we just went our own ways, you know. It wasn't some harsh breakup or anything like that. So it's not like, when people say in the comments, oh, don't revisit the past because blah, blah, blah. We didn't have bad, energy back then. And so our reconnecting has been good. Now, do we have to have those hard conversations? Yes. And I really think that being long distance helps with that, because that's all we have at certain times, is our conversation. And we have to talk. I appreciate how he's so easy to talk to, and we can be transparent with each other. And even when it's something that we don't agree with, we state that. And I call him like, well, no, I say like, well, we haven't had an argument. We've had a warm conversation. He says it's a little bit hotter. So I don't use word arguing or anything like that. Words have power. But we did have a extra hot conversation one time, and I talked about that in another video, but we made it through. We made it through. And will we have more warm conversations in the future? We probably will. But we are determined, despite distance, to make this work. So some things that we do on a daily basis, we, of course, are always texting. We're always on the phone, like teenagers, like back in the day, just on the phone all the time. We do video chat, and you have to travel. And so that's all a part of long distance until you can be in one location. If you desire to be with each other, eventually someone is going to have to move, And so we cover all of that in our relationship, and it's been interesting. It has been a joy, to say the least, to reconnect with him. He makes me smile. He brings extra peace to my life. I feel extremely blessed because I was telling him, and I don't know if I made this terminology up, but I felt like prior to him, I had relationship anxiety, in which, I could be with someone, and then just one day they just wake up and just say, I don't want to do this anymore. What? Like, where did that come from? Like, we weren't arguing, we weren't doing anything negative, and you just wake up one day and just say you don't want to do it anymore. And that's very hurtful. And I've experienced that. And so, I will admit, in, initial stages of this, I was like, oh my gosh, like, is he going to wake up one day and just not want to do this anymore? But that's something that I personally had to just pray through and ask the Lord to help me with that, to take that away. And he gives so much reassurance that won't be happening. We are both locked into this. Like, we love each other, and we, love each other without condition. So even when we have those warm conversations, our main focus is to like have the conversation. Yes, you have to, but regardless, at the end, we are still together. And it has been a journey. It has been a journey. I do share some stuff on my other platforms. So if you're not following me on, like, especially like Facebook, and it's under AP Inspire 78, please follow me over there. And then if you're not a member here, I do try to make some extra exclusive videos for members here on YouTube that I don't really put out for the masses here. But our journey is our journey, and we don't compare our journey to anyone else. It's ours, and we feel like this is our season. This is our time to be together. Like, it's been all of these years since we even last talked, prior to this. And we're so very grateful to be in each other's lives again. And we are not letting each other go. I made a post on Facebook, and it was talking about, because I hear people say, don't post your mate. And I get so confused by that. Like, why wouldn't someone want to post their mate? And then you have in the comment section, like, people who believe in superstition. Like, if you post your mate, then it's going to lead to your demise. And I'm like, well, why would it lead, just posting a picture? Why would that lead to a relationship demise? Those people don't know your business. just because you post a picture. That's weird to me. And maybe I need to grow in that area and learn more about that. But we're not like that. Like, we talk. And as we are learning more about each other with each blessed day, it's just like, no, like they were like, if he can, people can jump in his DM if they like learn who he is. And I'm like, that's not like a concern of mine that people jump in his DMs. That's just not a concern of mine. And I'm pretty sure it's not concerning his. We will have an open book policy. I'm like, babe, my phone ring, answer the phone. If I'm like, busy or whatever, and you're by my phone, you can answer. I don't look at it as controlling. I look at it as you're answering my phone. Thank you. Somebody's calling me. You're closer to my phone than I am. Answer the phone. So will I post him? Yeah, I will post him. And we do want to do some content with, here on YouTube, some long form, maybe vlogs. And yeah, I would love to take you guys on a journey with us. And of course, what I share, what we share will be curated because, we can't have all of our business out there. You have to be public private if this is something that you want to do, but it will show enough of our journey that you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it, and just like our everyday lives when we finally become one. But yeah, you have to apply wisdom with sharing. But I don't believe that just posting your mate will just cause a breakup. That's wild to me. But we talk about that as well, and that's not the case. We are both believers of God, and so the blood covers us. And we know that the enemy is busy. We know that the enemy is busy. And at the end of the day, we will always come together and do a recap, checking in. How are you? What's your heart posture today? How are you feeling? Is there anything that I need to improve on? And I don't know everything about, long marriages, but I would think that's one thing that, people would do is like check in with each other and see how they're doing emotionally and everything. Is there anything that the other mate can do to fill up their current mate's cup? But yeah, but overall we are doing good. So this is just a little jump in, jump out to let you know long distance relationships can work. You have to work at it, but it can work. So be encouraged. In general, be encouraged, because if you are trying to date, you have to be encouraged, because you might have to take some to the chin, because it's rough out there. It's a different world than how we grew up, where it was just like, oh, do you like me? Check, yes or no. You got to do background checks now. So it's just a whole nother world, but your person is out there. Do not give up. Do not, get consumed with what you see other people doing. Like, if you see a lot of people on social media getting married, don't let that discourage you. Just use it as like, oh my gosh, like, God, you're doing that for them. You can do that for me as well. Okay? And stay positive and enjoy your life. And like I said earlier, go outside. Like, you have to leave your house. Your person is not going to just get in your house. You have to go outside your house and, mingle, get cute. It's hot time, it's summertime almost. Get you some cute outfits and go outside. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go outside. But thank you for watching this video. Of course, there'll be more videos along the way. Please check out, like I said, my dating videos, all those reels. I upload reels all the time, so it's a plethora of reels on my page. But I wanted to say hi and thank you and welcome to my channel. Like I said, like this video, subscribe for more, and share it with somebody else. Encourage someone who is also over 40 that dating is possible and finding your person is possible. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.